Hey everyone, and welcome back to more Stardew Valley. Previously, we attended the Flower Festival, getting shot down by literally every person who had a pulse in the valley. So, that wasn't very fun. And we put our watering can in to get upgraded, and we made a bunch more money, as you can see in the top right. This time, well, first we're going to start off with living off the land. Fruit trees, they take an entire scene to grow, so plant ahead. They are area directly surrounding your new tree isn't clear. It'll interfere with growth. Once your fruit is there, or fruit tree is mature, it'll produce delicious fruit for every day while in season. Better start saving up. We do actually have one, but as I said, I'm going to wait to grow that because we don't have a purpose for that right now. Greetings, Ryan. It's our pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured next week's up-and-coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Congratulations. We're impressed with your quick progress. SVT. Wow, that's cool. Doesn't really make getting rejected by everyone feel any better, but hey, you know. Dried common mushrooms. You can see we have this. This is, again, a new item. That's what we got from it. And actually a package of gourmet mushrooms. 113 energy and 50 health. Not bad, but it does take a whole day to grow up. And we're going to sell that one just so we can kind of see what the prices are worth. Do I want to put copper in, or do I want to put gold in? We'll put gold in one more time. Unfortunately, we're starting to roll, well, not low on coal, but we're definitely draining our coal resource pretty quickly. Probably consider going mining today after we get our stuff done with, like, the, coop and stuff. I don't think the mushrooms are grown, but I think they're going to be grown tomorrow, if I remember correctly, if I counted these days right. Yes, okay. I think it's every 3 days, I believe. The third day is the day it's actually grown, so at least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we didn't get any chickens last time just by the coop being done by last episode, just due to how things worked out, but, you know, we'll put some red mushrooms in there. Might as well. No. Wait. Can I not put red mushrooms in there? I actually didn't know that. Hold up. I thought you could. Whatever. They're useful for other stuff too, so even if we can't, we'll find out later. Okay, so I'm going to put the fishing... No, I'm going to keep the fishing rod on me, actually. But I am going to take these two things. Could take some iron and get the iron pickaxe upgraded if I really wanted to, but I don't really find that necessary right now, and I'd rather just save up money for other stuff, so we're not going to do that. Since we're going over there anyway, let's get some stuff to donate to Gunther, which, by some stuff, I mean the 2 items we have, because I don't think... Do we have any geodes? We do. Well, we have a lot of geodes, actually. Okay, let's go take those in. We're actually going to need a frozen geode for a bundle, though, so I'll put one of those in there so we don't have to worry about losing that. So, and then we have also the mystery box, or yeah, it's a mystery box, right? Yeah, mystery box we got last time from chopping a tree. Grab that going. Have our tapper there that we put on last episode. Again, we got a decent amount done last episode. I mean, it was 3 days we played, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, something I'm going to say is that this time is going to be, the first episode is going to be very different, because we are going to be going through these last 4 days in this episode. Now, it's going to be a decent amount of cutting, but I want to get through all of spring in this episode. Next episode is going to be the first of summer, and I want you all to be there for it. You can see today's the bookseller, then we're going to have Pierre's birthday, then Emily's birthday. 3 events in a row. We also have this. Monsters known as ghosts are throwing elemental balance into disarray. I would like an adventurer to enter the mines and slay 3 of these beasts. That one could be kind of annoying, but we'll try. We're going to go to the mines anyway. It just means we have to go for... We need iron anyway, so it's not like the biggest deal, but... And we can kill, like, the frost spirits. But ghosts are pretty rare, so hopefully we can get lucky with that. Especially because I don't really want to be... Oh, wait, is today someone's birthday? Today's bookseller. Whew! Tomorrow's Pierre. How did I already forget, dude? It's been like 5 seconds. Frick me. Okay, yeah, plan is we're going to go to the mine today. I'm going to get, hopefully, that frickin' bread, dude. Holy balls. People are starving out in the world. You guys are just throwing away bread left and right, dude. So what is the museum doing with bread? Anyway, whatever. I guess he has to eat, right? While we're waiting, we can read these books. This is a book by Marty. Animals are very sensitive. They like to be pet every day and prefer to eat grass outdoors than dry hay. They don't like being outside in the rain, though. Happy animals produce higher quality products. Okay, so some tips on growing. Raising animals there, just good because we're about to get into that. On foraging, the local woods and mountains are great places to find wild produce. Good forager will clear out any of the weeds, stumps, or stones from those areas, so the produce has plenty of space to grow. Expert foragers know the secret to cultivating wild foods so that it can be grown on their farm. Isn't that amazing? Okay, kind of interesting. More little bit tidbits of information there. Ancient doll, I'll be sad to put you away, but again, we'll get one in the future, so it's whatever. And we have this trilobite. Put that in there. Oh, I forgot to bring like the diamond and stuff. Got a new reward. It's a picture called Jade Hills, which has no description, but it's whatever. Another painting's not a painting. It's not gonna be too big of a deal. I could go back and grab the diamond. I don't know if I want to do that though. You know what? We're gonna go do that. Just while I'm thinking about it, because I know next time then when we're going to go do geodes again, I'm going to forget all over again. It's not going to be fun. I'm not going to cut. I am going to speed this up, though, so you have to see me getting back there. It will literally be just a second, but I want to, again, save as much time as possible since this is going to be a bigger episode. So, see you guys in just a moment. See, as I said, just a second, but I wanted to get that out of the way while I was thinking about it. It's just been slow lately. Dude, I've been upgrading my tools. Shut up. I've been helping you a lot. More than anyone else has in this freaking stinking valley. Copper watering can. Nice. So again, we'll get into like those upgrade differences later. Processed geodes. You know what? Let's do the more lame stuff first. Omni geode. Is that something we already have gotten? I think it is. Let me check. No, actually it isn't. Okay, whatever. I'll take it. And we have 4 of these fire geodes, a clay. Not amazing, but again, we'll take clay because we need to be building that up. That is definitely new. That is a lemon stone. Did we have that basalt? Yes, we did already have that. Okay. But we definitely didn't have this, yeah. So we can sell the basalt for money. 2 basalt. I think, yeah, basalt is very common with those in particular, which I guess makes sense if you know anything about real life ores. 20 iron from 1 normal geode? That's insane! That's crazy, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that much. And an extra 5? Okay. We'll take that. Iron is incredibly useful. What is this? Nekite? Necoite? That's a new one, so we'll take it. Another earth crystal. Another clay. Unfortunately, we're almost out of inventory, which kind of sucks. That's a new one, too, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Celestine. I'm so bad with announcing this stuff. Or pronouncing this stuff. Not announcing this stuff. Yeah, you take these. 350. Not terrible. Okay, hopefully we can get through these without having to sell more crap. Okay, more stone. Not amazing. 3 copper. Okay, yeah, so let's go donate this stuff, and then we'll come back and get the rest of these geodes going. A lot of cool items for us to donate. We're making decent progress, which is nice on the geodes. Hello, Gunther, you sack of crap. Here's a bunch of junk. Here's a freaking diamond I'm giving you, and a freaking emerald I'm giving you. Not do this in real life. Sorry, I'm greedy like that. I'd want to keep these. Fire quartz, new reward. Put you in there. Another new reward. Put you in there. You in there. And for the last time, I don't know why I keep saying this, you in there. So we got 2 rewards from that, I think. What do we have? We have 2 more pieces of furniture. LG Futon Bear, which I think just means large. And Seeing Stone. It rings out with a pure tone when struck. Cool. More furniture. I mean, our house is already getting cluttered as is, but thanks, I guess. I mean, it makes our house look spiffy, then that's what matters, right? Okay, let's process our last few. We have 3 more geodes. More stone. Trash. Mudstone, we definitely have that. The Hershey Kish of the world. Why am I talking so weirdly? Sandstone, I don't actually know if we have that or not. Let me look. We do already have that, okay. And our mystery box. 10 deluxe speed grow. That is not bad. Stimulates leaf production, guaranteed increased growth rate by at least 25%, mixed into tilled soil. That is not bad. I'll actually take that. Definitely could get better stuff from those boxes, but I'll take speed grow, especially when we're about to get into summer and stuff. That could prove decently useful, actually. Okay, we did that. Now we have to walk. Oh, I know, it's terrible. We have to walk to Marty's farm so we can actually finally buy chickens. And that means I'm finally going to bring this up. If you are watching this series, I'm going to mention this. You can actually, first off, you can change the names of your, because you actually get to name them. But you can change the name of your animals at any time, and it doesn't matter, you know, what you name them now. So I'm going to say is for now, I'm going to, of course, just give them a name that works for now. But if you are watching this series and you want, you can suggest names down below and comments and stuff. You know, I think that's pretty obvious. You can just put a name, and then you can name what specific animal like you want to give that to, or what their current name is. I'll probably give them just names so that we can kind of identify them better. Or I'll just give, because they already get given like default names, so. Or the color of their feathers, because there's 2 types of chickens we can get starting off, and hopefully we can get one of each. And I'll kind of show you a trick into ensuring you get one of each if we can. Howdy. Frickin' finally, purchase animals. So you can see there's a bunch here. We can't really get any of these, but we can get chicken. Well cared for adult chickens lay eggs every day. Lives in the coop, 800 gold for 1. Pretty expensive, but passive income's passive income. Choose a coop for your new white chicken. Okay, so you just gotta go over to it, press A, and there we go. Name your new animal. It says Nukio. No, Puku. Okay, so Puku. So we have Puku for now, and again, you guys will be able to change these names later. If you guys have a suggestion, let me know. And we'll see what we do. Great, I'll send little Puko to her new home right away. One more, and we're gonna hopefully be a brown chicken because there's white and brown. Another white. So yeah, this is how you can tell. So it says white chicken here. If you press B and go back, you don't actually lose the money, and you can get another one, and it actually will cycle through. So now we have a brown chicken. You may have to do that a few times because it is random chance, but now we can get a brown chicken and a white chicken. Gilly. Okay, so then our brown chicken is Gilly. Great, I'll send a little Gilly to her home right away. So yeah, if you want a name for Gilly, the brown chicken, or Puko, I think, for the white chicken, okay, you can put that in the description. We can also check here, because this is the first time we've actually stayed here. We can buy hay for 50 gold. This is why the silo is so important, because 50 gold for 1 piece is an outrage. Heater keeps your animals warmer and happier during the winter. Useless right now. Milk pail gathers milk for your animals. We don't need that. Shears, we don't need that. And then these things are all ornamental, but there are dog houses, which are kind of cool. And there's this cat tree for the cats, so you're not left out for the cat stuff. Kind of cool. I think a lot of that's newer. Do you like dandelion? No, that's not dandelion. No, that is dandelion, because daffodil's the other thing. which I still have one on me, and I guess I could have given that to you. Anyway, so now we did that, we're going to head back up, empty our inventory, we'll check on our chickens, then we're going to head to the mine, and again, I'll probably mostly be cutting that out, or completely speeding it up. We'll kind of just see what happens in editing. Also, I think if we check this, we should see something new. Yes! Summer squash seeds. Also new to this update, planted summer takes 6 days to grow and continues to produce after first harvest. Once you are, I believe, in the last week of a season, the crops, or like the new crops you get exclusively from like drops or from tilling, will change over to whatever the next season's is, which makes planning ahead and getting the right resources for the right time way more convenient. So, very nice. I'm very happy about that. I'm going to try to get one more harvest out of these things, and here's something really cool. This is why I really recommend the copper watering can. If you were to hold down the watering button for long enough, you'll see 3 like tiles appear, or a few more green tiles appear. You'll water each and every one of those. I think it does take the same amount of stamina, but it helps you save in-game time, which is just as important. Hence why this upgrade was very much warranted, in my opinion, in terms of it being useful. Go through our inventory again. Unfortunately, our inventory is very cluttered. I'll try to go through it in a moment. The daffodil in there. Put the daffodil in there. Come in here. We'll just throw this painting up somewhere. We actually have to move the window, something, of course, I wish I could do in real life some days. And we're going to put just these things kind of in random locations. We don't really have a... Oh, actually, I need to... Put the futon bear there, because it takes 2 spots, and we'll put this gem here. Yeah, our cabin's kind of cluttered, but that's fine. Well, again, eventually it'll look nice. Right now, we're just trying to get from point A to point B, okay? So if we come over here, and we interact this little hatch here, you can actually open it by just interacting with it, and if any luck happens, your chickens or whatever animal will actually be able to come out. And one already did, our white one. Come over here, we can pet them. Oh, they're actually both here, they're stacked on top of each other. Puko and Gilly, look at them, baby. Age 1 month. Puko seems curious, but a little cautious. It's a strange new world. They'll both have that. So there's 2 different things. There's change home buildings. If you have multiple of like a coop, you could change which one they're in if you want to organize them, or you can sell them for straight money. You're not making any income from that, though. Over here, this is where our hay goes automatically from our silo that we cut, and over here's where you place it. There's 4 spots to place them. They'll eat one every day if they are not allowed outside, and if they're not allowed to eat grass. This grass here. So as you'll see, oh look at them, there's a little walking around. They'll actually come over to grass like this when they're hungry, and they can eat it. Now, this does of course use this grass up, but it's better than using your hay up because they earn less friendship if they eat it from this, but also because you can see, you'll go through hay pretty quickly. You can only store 240 or whatever right now, so you don't really have too many options in terms of that. Anyway, I'm going to do our first cut, and again, I'm not going to mention every cut when we do it because I don't fully know how it's going to organize. But yeah, I'm going to go mining, and it's time for us to get our last week of spring in. Let's get to it. Okay, we're going to talk about that. We just got Dwarf Scroll number 2. That is definitely a new artifact. The Dwarf Scrolls are really important. Not super important, but I definitely want to get those early on as we can. There's a total of 4 of them. I think we only have... That's only our second. Ironically, I think we only have 1 and 2, which is actually funny. Oh, dude, I'm an idiot. I just remembered. I think ghosts don't even spawn until you're on floor 51 at least, so I was on the wrong floor. Thankfully, I didn't waste too much time, so it's not the biggest deal. But if you're having to do a ghost mission, the ghosts only spawn, I believe, 51 to like 79. So I think 80 is the start of the next type of floor. Got another level up, nice. Got our first ghost here finally. It's taken a bit of time. Oh, we got a mystery box from killing that dust sprite. That's nice actually. Something cool to update is if it's like a task like that for collecting an item, it'll actually pop up every time up there once you've actually achieved one of the things you need to get, whether it be fishing a certain fish or defeating a certain enemy. So that's a really nice quality of life change. Oh, and we just got another rare drop from that dust sprite. This time, it's a... I'm just gonna throw the sap. A coffee bean. Plant in spring or summer to grow a coffee plant. Place 5 beans in a keg to make coffee. I think that used to only be 1, but it's been a while since it used to only be 1, so... That's really cool. Normally that's one you can't buy from Pier. You can only get that from the traveling merchant or dropped from certain enemies like the dust sprites. And since it grows in summer, we'll probably actually consider planting that once summer kicks around so we can start getting some coffee beans going. But either way, that's still really cool. Another ghost. Took a little bit. And I guess I'll mention this now. If you're on bigger floors, consider waiting a second even if you find the ladder right away, because the ghosts are pretty slow, and they always will be homing onto you no matter how far away they are from you, but it can take them a bit of time to get close to you, especially on bigger maps. So consider if you're on a floor like this and you don't see one right away, maybe wait a second or two, so that way you can actually potentially find out for sure if one's in there or not. Or I believe you can do the screenshot strategy too, if you're, again, really pressed for time. Oh, and immediately Lily just went down that ladder you saw at the end of the last clip and found our last ghost. Not bad. Oh, where'd you go? We're definitely not gonna be able to turn it in today because we actually have to go talk to the wizard, but we should be able to do that tomorrow. Because the wizard closes, I think, like at 10, so... Definitely nice that we got this done, though. The ghost is one of those enemies that are pretty rare, actually. Along with like, the crab, if you get that mission. That one also kind of sucks. But here we go. Come on. Wellness, it should do it. Really? There we go. Got that done, and we got a bit of gold too, which is nice. What do I want to throw away here? I'm just going to eat this field snack, whatever. Not the biggest deal. I know it's only 2 gold, but... at this point, actually, for the rest of the day, we don't have much time, we only have like 2 in-game hours, but... Until I want to go back. But we're going to just go down to the gold area and try to get some gold, so... Let's do that. Okay, then. Literally the first floor again after saying that, and I found a diamond. I'll 100% take that. I have to actually throw away something, though. And I think in this case, it's going to be probably this ice berry. Not a bad haul. Got a diamond, got a decent chunk of copper and iron ore. I'm surprised with the copper ore just because, again, I wasn't at the floors where those are most common. And we got our mission done, so I'm overall pretty happy. I actually think I'm going to sell the diamond as well today, so we have a few of those stockpiled up. Might as well start making as much cash as I can, as I mentioned, for a multitude of reasons. Don't really have anything else I think on me I want to sell right now, but hey, look at that. I mean, we've got a lot of goodies and stuff I'm happy about today. Level 6 combat. 5 HP, new craft recipe slime egg press, and new craft recipe oil of garlic. Sounds really gross. As you can see, when it comes to the price, $325 for something that takes a whole day isn't amazing, but it's a passive income thing. It's not bad. And we'll take, of course, our 2,000 gold. And you can see a diamond's worth 750, being, I think, the most valuable item we've had so far. And that's a UFO! No, I skipped it! Gosh dang it, that's random chance. Oh, that is a random luck thing at night when you're looking at your screen there. There's a random chance that you'll see a UFO going by. That's pretty rare, too. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. Okay. Hopefully we'll see it again and I can actually show you the full animation. Dear Ryan, I saw an article about you in the local paper. It sounds like the country life is a good fit for you. I'm so proud of you. Take care, sweetie. Love, Mom. Aw. Thanks, Mom. Okay, I'm not going to water our crops anymore because there's no way we're getting anything else here done. I'm going to sell this, and I'm going to keep, I think, 2 in case. Because you never know when you're going to need, like, certain crops for certain holidays and stuff. So, keep those. Of course, another day means another new event. As you can see, of course, our chickens aren't grown yet, so they're still really not producing anything for us. But again, long-term investment. It is Friday, and there's a few things I want to get done. We need to talk to the wizard. We also need to check the traveling cart, so that'll be a good day to do both those things. A few other things to do as well. It's Pierre's birthday, I believe, today, and we're just going to give him a piece of bread, because I really don't have anything else on me I think he loves. And I don't have any, like, universally loved items right now, so he's got to settle for what we currently have, and hopefully he'll be okay with that. We did get another mystery crate, so I guess I could go get that cracked open today. If we have the time. Otherwise, even though we have a bad luck day, I think we're actually going to go fishing this day and get money. Just because I really don't want to go mining on, no matter what it is, I really don't want to go mining, even just for very few resources on bad luck days, because that affects mining quite a lot. So, probably gonna just fish today, get a little bit more income before the end of the season. I know it's already seems like excessive how much money we have, but again, we're going to be buying stuff left and right, especially one thing coming up that I may even want to buy today just to get it out of the way, and then we'll truly be saving stuff up, but we'll see. Bruschetta, bream, bait, yam seeds, red cabbage. You're straight up selling red cabbage. Okay, so I guess this is an alternative. Not only can you get the red cabbage seed, you can actually get just straight up a red cabbage. 1,040 gold is definitely overpriced, but if you want to complete the community center, you could just straight up buy that. That's actually the first time I think I've ever seen the red cabbage by itself just being purchased there. 1 copper over 300 gold. I am leaving, ma'am. Since it also is the end of the season, consider going around areas like this that you don't go to very often to check for any forageables, because those will completely disappear once the next season kicks in. Do you open at 7? Okay, yeah, you better be. I was about to say, you're a wizard. You better be awake. I should have brought you an item you love. Oh, frick. The elements are pleased with the job you did. Here's your payment as promised. Believe the townsfolk are afraid of me. It's unfortunate that I suppose that it's human to be afraid of the unknown, or that you just sit in your tower all day and don't even try to attract people. 750 gold is the nice reward, but also gaining friendship with him is nice because, as I mentioned, the wizard is a pain to befriend. Mostly just because he's out of the way, not because his items he hates or like loves are really hard. For example, one of the 2 items that I always give him to befriend him are solar essences and void essences, which we get a decent chunk of. So, at least if you're mining, you get a decent chunk of them. So, I think we're going to head down. We're going to check for these, and especially it's not, Pierre's isn't even open yet. Let's head down for the spring onions. We're going to check down there, and we're just going to check for a few more forageables around the place. So I'm going to speed this up. I'm not going to cut this out. Interesting. So we only have 1 spring onion. I guess 2, because there's 1 down here. Interesting. I'm actually not fully sure how the spawn mechanics work for the spring onion. Again, if anyone of you know, please consider letting me know in the comments below. I don't know if you like any of the things I have on me, so I'm not going to risk it. I don't know. We've talked like 15 times, brother. I know you like daffodils, but I don't have any of those on me, so. Please don't come out into this area right when I'm opening these trash cans. Thank you. Because I don't want someone to pop out and then lose a bunch of friendship points just because they saw me rooting through their trash. Speaking of, I think earlier we had that cutscene with Linus. Now I was like, oh yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. Also, we have to kill 10 red slimes. Okay, well I guess we're going mining today. Never mind. Because I just want to get that out of the way. It's Farmer Ryan. Thanks, Pierre. I'm glad someone seems happy. Morris and his cronies will have to drag me out from behind the counter, kicking and screaming. That's the spirit. Take this birthday bread. Oh, birthday gift. Thank you. Yeah, I may have only found it in the trash slightly, so don't worry about it. I'm going to buy the last backpack upgrade for 36 slots for 10,000 gold. That is a lot of our money, and that is a huge hit to our income, but this is the last big purchase I'm going to make before summer kicks in, and we spend a lot on crops. You do not need to feel pressured to get that purchase like I just did, but now we have this entire inventory. We have a full 3 rows. I'm just doing this because I find personally that inventory is a huge issue for me when I'm playing this game, and not having to worry about that is nice, so I want to ensure that I'm doing that. Oh, you just talked about Pig Nation Farm. I'm guessing he's just saying I hope things are settling down or something, but I skipped some of the dialogue and I should be reading it just because sometimes I don't know when they're going to say stuff that's new, because a lot of the time they have repeating dialogue and it's stuff I've already, read out loud and stuff, so I don't know. Hey, Clint, process my mystery box. Oh, that's cool. We'll actually take that. That is 10 mixed flower seeds. And if we check here, an assortment of flower seeds. Plant them and see what grows. They'll only grow things that can be grown in whatever current season you're planting them. Oh, we just got to 2 hearts with you, I think. I think we just got 2 hearts. Nice. We actually go into his back room if we really want to. Not that we have really any reason to, but hey, we take it. Yeah, I wasn't initially going to go fishing, but I think at this point we're just going to go mining since now it's later into the day anyway. And especially now that we have this mission and stuff. Besides, there's technically some stuff we could do here fishing-wise anyway, but I'm not going to spoil that. Anyway, let's get to this. I think that's the first time we've actually seen a rock specifically for the jade. I think we've gotten a jade before, but not from its rock. I think we got it from like a slime or something. They look really weird. They're definitely kind of standoutish, so it's kind of hard to miss. But also, of course, I find 2 crabs now when I don't have the mission for it, but I know eventually we're gonna get the mission for fighting the crabs, and we're gonna be like missing 1 and not able to clear it because of that singular friggin' crab. Ooh, Usually these floors suck, but actually this could be good given the fact we're looking for red slimes. So I don't know if the big ones count. We'll test that in a minute, but I want to get rid of these smaller guys first, I think, so that they don't get in the way when we're fighting the bigger boys. I am a little nervous about fighting these guys, because again, they do a lot of damage, and when you're in an infested floor, especially because I'm only at like half HP, there's a decent chance we could get overwhelmed here if we're not just playing smart. Okay, yeah, so the big ones don't count. Okay. I wonder about the little ones, because the big ones can... I don't know if we've ever actually had an infested floor before. I think we have. I wonder if the little ones count. They should, right? They're like baby slimes. Babies. Right? Please. Okay, they do. Okay, so the baby versions that come from the tiny... Like, not the tiny, that come from the big one, those count. But the big ones themselves don't. Okay. Talk to Lewis. Okay. I didn't know who to talk to. I knew it wasn't the wizard, because he didn't talk all about, like, magic and stuff. Oh my god! That's a rare thing! So yeah, sometimes if there's a male slime and a female slime, the male slimes are the ones that have a little, like, bobber on their head. You can see they'll get a heart on them, and they'll try to chase down a female, and they'll, in front of you, I kid you not, produce another slime, a little baby slime. That is incredibly rare to see when you're fighting them, because I think usually they're just... Ooh, okay. Definitely want to eat because I got slimed. Usually they're focused on trying to take you out, but... That's actually hilarious. I wanted to show that. Unfortunately, they did it kind of near a wall, so it wasn't the best. Unfortunately, we are going to have to put their new child down, but hey, you know what? That's circle of life. You know, that's how it goes. Sorry, I just killed your child, and then your husband, and then you. A little dark, but, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Okay, so you know how I mentioned that there is actually some fishing we could do despite me having to go mining today? These floors, floor 20, 60, and 100, have little spots that have water in them. If you try to fish in them, with any fishing rod, doesn't matter which, there is, I believe it's like an 80%, okay, 80% chance you get trash, and there is a very low percent chance that you get a fish. There are fish here you can catch that are exclusive to these areas, but most likely you're going to catch fish. That is a ghost fish. First one caught. We did see them earlier. We got from a ghost, but this is the first time actually catching one, so it counts as our actual little fishing tab here. We actually need that for a bundle, and they're worth decent money. Now, I don't recommend fishing here for money, because the chance of you getting trash is absolutely abysmal and very likely to happen. So early game, definitely wouldn't recommend fishing here for any money, because you can see we got very lucky the first time. But there are actually two fish that are exclusive to this first layer. There are two fish you can find, I believe, on every version of these floors. On floors 20, 60, and 100. Now, I'm not confident with floor 60 and 100, especially 100. But I am fairly comfortable with this one. Yep, there it is. That is a stonefish right there, a gold one. You can see it's a bizarre fish that's shaped like a brick. Those are very rare. And can only be found on these floors, because these were 300 gold, so it's not bad. This is worth 45. Again, wouldn't recommend fishing on these for money by any means, but hey, after 3 casts, by the way, how the frick did we get... Whatever. That's actually incredibly lucky. We'll try floor 60, but I really... Actually, no, we're not going to try floor 60, because instead, actually, I want to go talk to Lewis to make sure I get this quest finished, and then if we have a little bit of time, we can come back and fish in there. Oh, I didn't mean to go over here. That's another area I haven't gotten to over yet, but that's because there's nothing usually over there for us right now, so don't worry about that too much. But yeah, that's incredibly lucky. Speaking of stonefish, I don't know how many of you guys know this. Stonefish are like, I think one of the most poisonous things we have on the planet, like toxin-wise, because they're venomous, not poisonous. The difference being, of course, venomous is something that will poison you after like biting or something, whereas they're venomous. I mean, poisonous is something you actually consume for it to, you know, harm you. Okay, Lewis is in here. It is Friday, so almost everyone's gonna be in here. I just need to talk to you. I don't need to give you anything, so... Yep, there we go. Alright, so you helped with our slime problem. Thank you. Hope you didn't go through too much trouble. Those slimes could be a pretty dangerous group. Should be a little easier to go spelunking now. Thanks to your efforts. Enjoy your reward. Thanks, man. Yep, and now you can see everyone socializing. Again, Friday's a good day to befriend people, because almost everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people come to the bar. Do I have something to give you? You like carrots, right? Because I need to befriend you. I already gave Marnie 2 gifts this week. Never mind. How many hearts? I'm at 1 with you, right? Okay, we ain't close to 2, though. A few different people we can befriend here by giving them items. If you want to befriend Leia, because she's a bachelorette, she loves salad. 220 gold is not cheap early on, but hey, if you want to give her a love gift, this is your best option. This looks delicious, thank you. There's nothing quite like a fresh wild salad. It's simpler to be friends with the trees. They don't have much to say. It's kind of depressing, but I get where you're coming from. Fresh air of the valley is good for the body and mind. Except there's a bunch of people we could talk to. There's Robin and Demetrius. They're going to probably leave before we have a chance to talk to them, which is fine. Pierre comes in here. We have Willie, who we rarely get to talk to. I could give him the ghost fish. I'm not gonna do that. We have Clint here. We have you. Do you like anything I have on me? I don't think so. Abigail. Oh, I just realized it's Friday. Sometimes I lose track of time. Yeah, only on Friday does Abigail and Sebastian and Sam come in here. Mostly because they're like pretty young adults. I don't even know if any of them are old enough to drink. I think it's kind of just implied what their ages are. Let them know for sure. But yeah, if you run into a friend of people, even if it's just via talking and you need to find a bunch of them, Friday's a good day to do that. Again, not everyone goes in there. In fact, some characters don't go into the bar ever. Well, not ever, but I think there's very few that go in there like on a schedule. So, one of my friend people, that's a good way of doing it. We got a ticket from that mission, so let's see what our prize is. It's more of the seeds. We actually know what this is now. It's more of the mixed flower seeds. We have a bunch of those now. Next reward's going to be 3 mystery boxes. That's cool. So we have 25 mixed flower seeds. That's quite a lot. Don't know if we'll be planting all those right away once we hit summer or not, but either way, we'll find out. It is kind of late, so I think we're actually just going to wrap this day up and go to the next one. I forgot to actually grab the bounty, which I forgot is 1,250, which is really good. Because they're supposed to be harder to defeat, but it's actually funny. I'm just going to sell the stonefish and ghost fish because... Oh, no, I shouldn't throw away the ghost fish, but whatever. We're going to catch more of them anyway, because we have to go fishing in other spots, and there's no way we don't catch another one. But I'd recommend trying just to save it so you don't have to worry about that later. Because that'll cause problems for sure. Oh yeah, another thing too is actually I forgot. I got a warp totem for our farm. While mining, I found it in a barrel, which is nice. Again, we already have a few. We have 4 actually, but those are useful, and I'm glad having a decent surplus of them now will definitely help us later on. So I am certainly happy with this. I'm actually also just gonna chop this down because I don't really feel like having to even look at these crops. Though there is a reason to actually save them, because if there's something like a crop or something on a tile and you put fertilizer on it, as long as there's something on that tile, the tile can't disappear, like in terms of the fertilizer you put on it and stuff. So there's a reason to do it. But level 4 farming, 1 watering can proficiency, a hoe proficiency, iron fence recipe, preserve jar recipe, and basic retaining soil recipe. And we reached level 7 mining, 1 pickaxe proficiency, a new craft recipe, transmute AU, which I believe stands for... Actually, I don't know what the AU stands for. Well, I don't know, actually. If anyone of you do know, let me know. If any of you do know, let me know. Okay, so we're gonna have any more rain this spring, which is fairly typical, actually. Once again, I'm gonna be probably smelting as many gold bars as I can just for a little bit extra cash, but we're definitely close to stopping doing that because I don't really want to have to run into problems with that. Still have little chickies, so they can't really do anything for us product-wise, but again, it's all about making our rounds. Of course, today is the last real event, though, of the season, as today is Emily's birthday, so let us grab a topaz, just because that's the cheapest thing she loves, and I am a scum person who wants to enjoy saving money. Today, we may go mining again. I know that we've been doing that a lot. It's either that or we go fishing. Again, it's really a toss-up between those things. Mining gets us gold bars, which you can make for money, and fishing is just direct money. It just kind of depends what you want to do for money at this point, in terms of what we want to do. Because those are really only 2 options for stuff that would be really effective for our time at this moment. But we'll figure it out kind of as we go, so let's just get this day going. Another trash field snack, nice. That was incredibly risky. Don't do that. I was getting way too greedy with that. Oh, Sam, really? You saw my sunfish and that made you walk away? Really, dude? Come on, brother. I know the sunfish isn't that valuable, but you don't have to walk away from it. Thankfully, we're already friends with Emily, so we don't have to wait for her to leave her room. We can just barge in, even if she's, like, sleeping, and we can just give her birthday gift. Happy birthday, Emily! Oh, you remember my birthday. Thanks, Ryan. That's really nice of you. We got a new achievement, a new friend. Have you ever tried cooking without a recipe? It's kind of liberating. Who knows? You might discover something amazing. Not with my luck and my skill, I wouldn't. And yeah, oh my goodness, I thought we were at 4 hearts, but we just got to 5 hearts with Emily from that. Holy frick, so we got 3 hearts. We were at 2 hearts there, I think, before. Oh, we're close to 3, maybe. That's insane, dude. Wow, Emily. Top of our list already. That's crazy. Nice. As I said, birthdays are very powerful if you are able to make proper use of them. Even just a semi-decent... Wait, what? The other day, Emily baked something called a squirrel loaf? How'd it taste? Well, my tail was a little... Wait, if my tail was a little bushy, I probably would have... Wait, what? Wait, whoa, whoa. Did you just... Wait, whoa. Did you just... Whatever. We have a cutscene, but... don't know what that was about. That was really weird. This is Emily's 4-heart scene. Ah, another beautiful day in Pelican Town. My friends. Wow! Oh, shoot. Oh, no, you poor thing. Okay, as someone who's had birds run into their window on multiple occasions, way too real. Your wing's broken. I don't think I've ever had that, though. Usually they just bounce off it. Oh, you're a bit different than the others, aren't you? Just like me. Don't worry. I'll nurse you back to health, little one. Everything will be alright. Emily took the injured parrot into her home and bandaged the wing. He's all set up in her room, but as a token of respect, she didn't give the bird a name. So we've seen 2 of Emily's heart scenes, and neither of which really had anything to do with us. The first one, we appeared in a dream, so at least there's something there. This one had absolutely nothing to deal with us. But interesting. Yeah, you can actually find the bird in her room now, and you can actually interact with it to get to squeak, which is really cool. Nothing's more sad than an injured animal. I will 100% agree with you there, Emily. Well, nothing's sadder, but it's definitely one of the saddest things is when you see an animal that is injured. That's never fun. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that despite being like, 4 hearts with her, well, actually 5, but 4 for that cutscene, had absolutely nothing to do with us. I just kind of find that funny. Okay, let me look at the map. What do we want to do today? So now we've done that. That was like our only real thing we had to get done. We could go fishing down at the ocean, or we can go mining. I think I want to go mining once more. I know that that's like, oh, why are we just going mining again and again and again? Even though you said you wouldn't be doing mining again and again and again. The main reason is mostly for fighting enemies, for the, like monster things, the monster completion rewards, but also we can get resources we really need. And this time we're actually probably going to stay up in the higher floors for copper, since we're going to need a bunch more of that. We're kind of running low. And there's some enemies that appear earlier on that we could be defeating. Not the bugs, we've definitely already defeated enough of the bugs in terms of for the completion rewards. But I think we could be fighting some other things. Unfortunately, it's definitely the place I don't really want to be that badly, because we already got the bug one, but it's whatever. Okay, I know I said I was going to be in earlier floors, but I realized pretty swiftly that may not be the brightest idea. There's a chance of finding copper on later floors too, which is not super high. And it's not like I'm selling copper or really crafting too much with it, so I'm not in dire straits for it. And I'd really rather be up here right now, since there are enemies I can actually be defeating that progress us towards more things than just copper. So until we're in desperate need of copper, we're going to be just hopefully getting a little by little back into our drip feeding it, if you will, back into our inventories. Also, duh, I had a brain fart. I just remembered, right as we gave Emily her gift, since we got the cutscenes so fast, I skipped over. We actually got an achievement. And that achievement is, I want to show that while I was thinking about it. No, not that one. A new friend, reach 5 heart level with someone. So you just got to reach 5 hearts with a single person. I just wanted to show that because I forgot to talk about that a second ago. Stupid past me. Now, I was going to just go over this and then skip to the next day, which is going to be the last day of the season, end of the episode. But you'll notice this full moon out right here on this top right of the screen. If it's a full moon and you see this on your screen at the end of the night and you bring your cursor up to it and you press A, you'll see it shaking and you'll hear a little sound. If you are to do this long enough, or just hold down the click, it gets a face with like a little, what's it called? What's it called? Monocle? Eye monocle, I think. And you can see it blinks and stuff, and it's just like a funny little reference. I don't fully know if it's, I think it's referencing like a movie or something. You could say Majora's Mask, but I don't think it is. But it's just a funny little Easter egg. It doesn't actually mean anything. It's just a little thing you can notice by interacting with that. So, just wanted to show that. But with that, we're finally in our last day of spring. This is the last day we're going to be in spring, and we have the best luck for it. Queen of Sauce. Greetings, I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you my mouth-watering recipe for my secret cookbook. This week's dish, omelette. This is such a simple dish, but so often done incorrectly. A perfect omelette is a thing of beauty. It's like pure golden angel of gleaming egg. And I'm going to show you my secret method. You learned how to cook omelette. Cool that we're getting those ready. We're definitely done smelting gold for a little bit, because we're down to 32 ore, which is not particularly amazing. So we are going to sell this last little bunch, just for one last little hurrah of cash, but unfortunately, we're pretty low on gold. Ooh, there's a little artifact spot here. What do we have? That is an artifact. That is a rusty spur. Okay, so we'll be sure to go donate that later. Maybe we'll do it today. We have mail. Ryan, flip this letter over for instructions on how to make a super healthy meal. You'll feel energized. See you soon, Emily. A salad. Oh, that's nice. It kind of ties in if you were trying to get closer to Leia, I mentioned. But I think today we're going to actually just get a lot done. We're going to donate as many things as we can to the community center, so all this stuff is going. I don't think any of this is needed for community center, though. We're going to donate everything we need to the, what's it called? The museum. And hopefully just get a bunch of miscellaneous things done that I want to get out of the way so we don't have to worry about that once summer rolls along. Be sure I bring these things. I don't think any of these gems I need to bring on me, though, so I think we're good this time. And I think overall, I think we're pretty much ready. I could put in the iron axe, or the axe to be iron, or the pickaxe to get iron. Do I want to do that? Do I have enough, actually, even bars? Let me look. No, I'm missing one. Okay, you know what? If this gets done before I feel like we need to leave the farm, before like I'm ready to leave the farm, then we'll do it. Then we'll put it in just so we have it working. Even though that is another big expense, and I said that should be the last thing I bought before summer, I was lying, and I just realized how much money we're making. Anyway, our chickens are finally grown. They're fully grown up, and again, anytime we can rename them, as I mentioned. Be sure to give your name suggestions below if you wish to do so. And as soon as they grow up to full-size chickens, they will start laying an egg every day so long as they have been fed. You can see we have, we got a gold one already. A normal egg, a regular white chicken egg, and egg gold star, a regular brown chicken egg. We're going to sell these by themselves this first time just because they are in the compendium thing or whatever. But they are not worth much if you sell them straight up like they are now. There is a method to this madness, though, which is the mayonnaise machine. If you craft a few of those, it turns eggs into mayonnaise. They're pretty expensive in terms of resources, but whatever. Anyway, we're going to come back and do that, actually, because we're going to come back to the farm a little bit early. First things first, I want to... Actually, no, we have time. It's 7:30. It's 7:30. We have time. I just need to get my head on straight. So yeah, let's go through this. So, for the mayonnaise machine, you're going to need some wood, stone, earth crystals, and copper bars, which we actually can't have any of those smelting right now because it's busy. Okay. Well, please come up here, pet you, and I can check on the mushroom cave, which I think is done now, right? I think it's done today? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, we actually got a rarer mushroom here, too. One we haven't seen before. This one on the bottom left, that is a chanterella, I think is what's how you say it. I have no idea. Again, if people know mushrooms better than I do, you can say what it actually is in the comments below. That one is not needed, actually, for a bundle, which is interesting. I thought kind of thought it was. Is it one that can be put in the thingy? I don't think so, because it's... Yeah, requires 5 pieces. Maybe I can. If I can't put in the red mushroom. Maybe because the red mushroom's not supposed to be edible. It's like a poisonous one. Okay, whatever. So we'll keep that on us for now, just so we can... Oh, wait, and actually, no, we're going to sell this first one just so it's in the compendium. Then we're going to keep the rest of them we get. It sucks having to do that, kind of, but it's not the biggest deal. We may want to reformat our farm a little bit, too, today, just while things are going, before we have things growing, I mean. I'm just going to move this a little bit more to the right, save more space there. There we go. Put put a bunch of copper bars in there just so we have a few at the ready. And now we're going to head out since it's almost time anyway for us to be moving places. So, yeah, we're definitely not going to have as much money as you may have thought. I'm probably going to actually fish today, even though we have great luck, just because I'd rather get, again, any little bit of income we can get this last day. I think it's probably worth it. And golds are more of a passive income in the sense that they take a while to smelt, so... Okay, let's check out. We also have the Trial Merchant today, which we could check out. Though there's nothing I think I'm super... Holy frick, why is there actually so much trash bread? What is this game? Come on, guys. 5,000 gold, that's really expensive, and 5 iron bars, but the iron axe in particular is very important to get early on, at least in my book. Thanks, we'll get started on that right away. Thank you for taking all of my money. For legitimately, though, that will be the last big purchase of the season, because like, there's no way we're 48 ounces of this money. Thankfully, over 5,000 is definitely more than enough for crops anyway, so I'm still fine. Also, that's a... Holy frick, did we get anything, like, not... We haven't, like, not... Any duplicates there? I don't think we did. I think all those were new. That may be new, too. Holy frick, what is this? That is new! Gunther's having a field day. Is that new, too? There's no way. Every single one of those was new. That's insane. Okay, 5 bombs from our first mystery box, and oh, another warp totem. This time it's for the mountains, which is the area next to Robin and Demetrius's house. So kind of can be useful. It's nice that we got those. The bombs are definitely gonna be more useful earlier on, because especially the off time go mining. Holy frick, Gunther! Be happy because I have a lot of stuff to donate today. I have this rusty spear for you. Let's put it, or spur. Put that there. Dwarf scroll number. Oh, we actually don't have dwarf scroll number 1. We have dwarf scroll number 3 and 2. Interesting. And we have a bunch of gemstones for you, you sack of crap. Here you go. Bam, bam, bam. I'm going to stop saying bam. We're just going to place these all around. I'm not really super picky. I just like to kind of have them in a general, like, area. And we got a new achievement, Treasure Trove. And we have, of course, a bunch of new rewards waiting for us. First things first, though, I want to see what that achievement is for. I mean, I know what it's for, but I want to show you guys. Treasure Trove, donate 40 different items to the museum. We've actually already donated 40 items. And we have 3 rewards. Obsidian Vase, which is decoration. 9 pumpkin seeds. That's a fall crop, so that's going to be a really long time before we see next. We're just about to get into summer. And a Rare Crow. Collected them all, 8 of 8. This is the last Rare Crow, technically, in the game in terms of how they number them. But it's our first one that we're actually getting, which is kind of funny. Rare Crows are interesting. They just essentially are scarecrows. They act the same way. They just look different, so they're kind of more unique. This one looks like a tiki face of some kind. But hey, it's a free... what's it called? Free, oh, why is I actually can't think of it? Scarecrow. Jeez, my memory's terrible. Free Scarecrow. So we'll take it for that. And it's also just one of the rare crows, and we're going to try to collect all those too, so I'm happy about it. Do we have a mission here? Okay, no, we don't. Okay, good. So we have nothing going into this season. Good. Okay, it's the last day of spring. We're going to have no obligations, because day 1 of summer, I'm going to be honest, it's going to be kind of crap. It's going to be mostly, I mean, that's going to be next episode, but it's going to mostly be crap. We're mostly going to just be farming and stuff, so not super fun. Once again, though, since I find these things to be complicated, after we make these mayonnaise machines, I think I'm going to, again, go back to the cutting until we're closer to the end of the day. Just because, again, it's a longer episode. I really don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. I feel like this episode's already going to be a bit longer than I want it to be, but I feel like this was the best way I wanted to go about this type of episode. So first things first, let's come in here. We'll place the obsidian vase just freaking somewhere. I really don't care too much. Let's put it there. There we go. Look at that. Also move the... Can we move the rug over here? I think we can. Just gotta, yeah, actually gotta put the rug down first, then the plant. There we go. Look at that. Look how cozy our little spots becoming. Although technically the dog was sleeping on that, so I kind of feel bad now, but you know, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna craft 2 mayonnaise machines, and also while I'm in here, back in episode 1 when I was showing off options I recommend, there was one other one I didn't turn on because I don't want to overwhelm people. Show advanced crafting information. Despite it sounding really intense, advanced just shows you how many things you can craft, how many of the resources you have on you, and things like that. So you can see now it's showing like we need 40 wood and we have 144 on us, and we have 2 copper bars and we only need we have 3 copper bars, but we only need 2 for that. It's just a way of being able to essentially manage your resources better. But I just wanted to ensure that none of you got overwhelmed by me. So, you know, when I click the thing that says, "Oh, it's for more intense" or whatever. We're going to put these mayonnaise machines over closer to this, so that way they're always going to be closer to the bin. I could also put this closer to the dehydrator, since both these are for money. Neither of these are for anything else, so... Again, don't worry, all this is going to be organized better and stuff later on, because I'll have a whole floor plan designed and stuff. But early on, we don't have any of that crap. And I'll put you over here, just so that way you're actually going to be, useful. No offense, Rare Crow, but where you read it earlier, you were not going to be too useful. And with that, it's time for us to officially get our circle going in terms of how we're going around town. So, I'll see you guys when I have something to say. Or most likely when we're at the community center. So, I'll see you there. Actually. While I'm here paused on time, I think This is what I want to show. If it is the last day of a season, the 28th of any of the seasons, doesn't matter which, and it is 12 p.m., right? Like it is now. And it is not a second over, which it may be, hurry up, and you go over to this bush back here, and you interact with it. Yes, okay, that was really close. Okay, this bush back here in this little crevice behind the playground, which you haven't really came to, if it is 12 p.m. on the 28th of any of the seasons and you interact with it, you will get a Junimo plush. This thing, it's just a furniture piece, oh yeah, we barely got that, look at that. That was insanely close, I'm glad I remembered that. Oh yeah, the Junimo plush is just a furniture piece. It doesn't do anything special, but it is a little bit of a rare find, and I know not everyone knows about it. Paradoxically, I think it's pretty well known in the community, but I just wanted to... Man, I cannot believe I got that. Again, there's no pressure if you don't get that, or you didn't get that, because it doesn't really do much for you. Again, it's just a decoration, but... Oh, man. I'm glad to have that out of the way. Okay. And we're almost done with the crab pot bundle, which is nice. We only have one more... No, we have... Yeah, no. That's the last of the fishing bundle, because the last one goes to... the bulletin board, which is going to be one in here for you. Oh, a red mushroom would go to you. I forgot about that. So good a purple mushroom for you, but that's whatever. Definitely wasn't everything I had to donate, but that was a lot of it, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to see if we can get a cutscene if he's in here. No, he's not. Okay. I need to get that cutscene. That's his 2-heart cutscene, and just he has to be in his cabin, which usually is. I'm surprised I actually haven't gotten that yet, but whatever. Even though traveling merchants in today, I'm not really counting there to be anything super important for me to show today. I know it's not a good mentality to have, but I feel like I've been pretty on it for the most part. So instead, we're just going to fish until it is nightfall. So, I'll see you guys with our final, well, source of income for spring. See you guys later tonight. Okay, so we just got the sonar bobber from the from a chest. Shows what fish is on the line before it's caught. That is new to this update. Again, we can't really make use of that with the current fishing rod we have. But hey, having a few of those stockpiled for when we finally get it, so we don't have to worry about crafting them or buying them, we'll take what we get. And with that, we have our last catch of the season. Mostly because I'm running low on energy and I don't feel like wasting my trash bread. It's not really a waste. But here you can see our haul. We got pretty good stuff. We got 8 iridium herrings, 5 iridium sardines, 11 seaweed, which isn't great. Some fire quartz, coal geodes, sonar bobber, of course. We got a flounder or 2. We got 2 emeralds from one chest, by the way. That was kind of crazy. Not particularly amazing by any means, but it's a nice little last source of income. And I think overall I'm pretty happy with it. We'll get a little bit more cash for summer. We have a few more goodies that we can save for later, and we have the Junimo plush, which I somehow barely got, which, again, it doesn't really do anything for us, but I'm still happy about it, so... Hey, isn't all that really matters. Toss all that in there, and we're going to toss the rest of our items in here, and we're going to go to bed and end our first season in Stardew Valley. Overall, I'm pretty happy with our season. I feel like there's definitely some things I could have done better, for sure. But in terms of progress made, I am more than satisfied with what we accomplished here, so I'm happy with it. Again, don't push yourself, though, to meet a specific expectation. The game's about having fun, and just as long as you're having fun, that's what really matters. Don't have a good spot for you, Junimo plush, so I'm just gonna have you watch over me while I sleep at night. I think that's nice. Let's go to bed. We did get a level up in fishing, thankfully, with level 8 fishing, 1+ fishing rod proficiency. New craft recipe, deluxe worm bin, that is new to this update. The dressed spinner and barbed hook recipe as well. The sound of the chicken. I think it's because we sold the egg, I'm pretty sure that we got that. 3,792, not bad for one last little hurrah for income. Got our last little bit of gold we're selling for a while. Got 2,000 gold, that's actually more than I expected. Can see there's a bit of our resources from there, and as you can see, yeah, as I said, eggs are not worth a ton, but once we put them in the mayonnaise machine, they'll be worth a lot more. Overall, it was a good season, and it's our first month at Stardew Valley. I'm so very excited for next season. Next time, we are going to be starting our first summer in Stardew Valley. I hope to see you all there.